This is a Norma. Norma guitars were all made in Japan in the 60s, imported and distributed by Strum and Drum out of the Chicago area. And they were made by several different companies. A lot is attributed to Tombo, but that was earlier in the 60s. By the end of the 60s, 1970, who knows, all bets were off. It could have been any of 4 different companies. Now what's odd about this one, and Normas are always been known for their sexy look. They are very attractive. Everything about them is nice looking. And I think they were getting their cues from more of the Italian group of builders than even like typical Japanese style. It's more of an Italian style, which is that's kind of why they look so good. But this one in particular is from 2 different guitars. This body was built for most likely one of their smaller guitars. They had 23.5-inch scale guitars, but the neck is a full-on 24 3/4-inch scale, which is definitely later in the production. And the label there, that just tells you 1970 all over it. I mean, that's definitely a 70s label. So the neck is a nice Gibson scale. The body's short, that's why it looks kind of short, and you notice that the bridge is pretty far back. But the body is solid wood. It's not a plywood body like a lot of the cheesier Japanese guitars. It's thin, you know, like they are, but it's solid Philippine mahogany. The neck is all Philippine mahogany. The fretboard is Philippine mahogany. It originally had a veneer over it, and you can kind of see the remnants of it after I trued up the radius to a 12-inch radius. Some of it remained, most of it came off because it was just a thin veneer. But it is a solid wood fretboard. Believe it or not, sometimes these fretboards are plywood with a nice veneer of some beautiful wood on top, but they're plywood. It pops up quite often. So it's well built. It's the carve is probably like a D. There's no taper. It's like the same thickness the whole way, which is kind of interesting. That's the way I make them. It's the first time I've really seen one like this in the wild. And it's got new Jetscar 47104 frets, a 12-inch radius, a new bone nut. We got some modern Strat type tuners which fit on there really well, which is good. And then we have a tunematic style, an oddball tunematic style, but it's the same width. You got the geometry of a Gibson, so we were able to put a tunematic style type of a bridge on here. These are very adjustable. And then a stop piece, all solid. The truss rod works perfectly well. It's very stable. It's been hanging for a while and it holds tune perfectly. I went ahead, there's a big carve out under here. I don't know what the original pick guard looked like. It looks like it came all the way around like this. But there's a big channel down here and then the pocket. So I had to cover that all with this nice piece of cellulose acetate. Got all the controls jammed into this small area down here because that's all I had to work with. Then I put a set of my Type 13 silver foil single coils, which are a sort of a clone of the DeArmond Rose 60s style guitar. So it's got a real 60s surf guitar sound to it, very authentic sound. Probably sounds a lot better than the original pickups, because I've had some of those original pickups that came on these, and they didn't sound very good at all. So it sounds really nice now. Here's your bridge. It's got some good snarl to it. And then together they're hum canceling. And then here's your neck pickup. Nice sounding guitar, plays really nice. I went ahead and put the jack down here because there was no room up here for it. I don't know, originally I guess it did have it there. The body's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's got dings and dents and splits and no major cracks or anything, just surface stuff. You can see the remnants of where the stop plate or whatever it was used to be. It's interesting that the paint job matched up, even though they're two different guitars, and they probably came from two different years, but that's their standard sort of red-black thing. And it came out nice. I mean, it's only like 5 pounds, 11 ounces, not very heavy, but it's skronky, you know? Guitar, it's a Norma, come get it.